So, I am tired and they delivered my food. So, this is my dinner. I have cheese quesadilla, mashed potatoes, hummus with some fruit, and iced tea. I also have my water and my juices. My husband is at Chalk, so he's with the baby right now. And I have two IVs. You guys are probably wondering why I'm recording and not resting. And you're probably thinking I'm crazy. I probably am. But sleeping is okay because I don't have a lot of people coming in and I don't have the TV on. So, yeah. Try breast pumping right now and everything is just not coming out yet. So, I'll try again and see. But I just wanted to give you guys a little update of what's going on. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna try to eat. I'm somewhat nauseous, so I'll stop and then just kind of try to eat again, just little by little, taking sips of my tea and water and things like that. So we'll see how everything goes. Okay, so it is day two. My son is in the NICU. He's doing pretty well so far. We did spend a lot of time with him. I finally got to see him last night, which is actually yesterday morning at midnight. Since it's day two, I'm gonna go there again, probably maybe after midnight or so. I still haven't slept. I did wash my face and whatnot, so just having to like talk to doctors and things like that, everything, you know, sorry. So we did speak to doctors and so just everything right now is just like we're waiting. Tomorrow they're gonna have like a meeting and then that way we can go and move forward to see what the next steps will be. It doesn't sound like he's gonna have immediate surgery right away. His heart surgery, it's just gonna be, you know, maybe in a couple weeks. We'll see about that because right now it's a little bit steady. They put a little balloon in there and that helps with the blood flow. So he's doing pretty good. He has oxygen. It's just, for extra support, but they're slowly decreasing it, which is a good sign. But he'll most likely still need that open heart surgery. It's going to be something small, nothing major, they said. With his head, it's a lot bigger than expected. And it's so sad because his brain is pretty much like pushed against the wall of his skull. And all that fluid's just all around it. So, um, poor thing. I mean, he's just going through so much. And we're just praying for him and hoping for the best outcome for him. And right now he's moving and he's, barely like he has oxygen, but the fact that it's slowly, decreasing, which is nice. But we don't know anything after the surgery and all stuff, if he could breathe on his own and things like that. Hopefully, he can. With the head, we will see with neuro and after that surgery and procedure if we are able to get him into that surgery. Maybe that might be the first one, but we're praying for the best outcome for him. You know, everything that they said that again. It's just been a roller coaster. So a very like strong emotional roller coaster for all of us. We've had families and one of Andrew's coworkers come and visit, and we got some gifts for him. We got some flowers for me. So yeah, one thing I really like about my hospital for my son is that we are able to have like a little video camera, and we're able to see him even when we're home, and especially like me being just across the street from him. um, it gives me like, you know, some reassurance that I can actually check on him even when I'm not there. I am still in the hospital, like I said. I won't probably be discharged until maybe possibly tomorrow or Thursday. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, right now I'm I'm able to move. So this is second day. I'm able to move. I'm able to walk. I'm still pretty just a little bit sore. When the medication actually wears off, then I start to hurt, and then I'm like needing medication for that. Other than that, I'm doing pretty good. Still bleeding, not as, you know, as much, but it's decreased. Um, yeah, it's other than that, it's I'm pretty good. I will get some headaches here and there, and yeah, just taking some Tylenol and Motrin. I know I had an iron in there and all stuff, so yeah. But I'm drinking a lot of water. I am trying to breast pump right now. So I'm trying to get that going, and then yeah, we'll see what tomorrow is like. I think we're gonna have more doctors come and talk to us, and then, you know, lactation consultant, just having like a lot of, you know, professionals coming in and giving us more details, and, you know, hopefully we'll have a schedule of what the next steps will be. Um, Definitely not trying to rush it, you know, spending a lot of time with him and just holding him. I got to hold him today, which is so exciting. And then his dad got to hold him. So yeah, just having a special moment with, you know, the three of us. My daughter was has been able to see him and everything and be in there with him, which is nice. So that's one thing that just warms my heart, that because I was really worried that I wasn't going to be able to have her in there, and, you know, her not being able to see or meet her brother. That was one thing I like worried about a lot. But luckily I was able to have that. So thank you for that, God. But yeah, just sitting here. It is like 11 o'clock. I am watching TV. I haven't really been watching TV because I've just been sitting in here quietly and just like, I don't know, in my thoughts. Not like crying or anything, just sitting here like staring at the wall, and it's so weird, but I think just, I don't know, just kind of like keeping myself calm and everything. I'm not thinking about, you know, everything, you know, that's going on, but it's actually pretty nice. So I'm enjoying this time, especially knowing that my daughter's not here and I don't have to wake up in the middle of the night and, you know, have to deal with her or whatever, which is actually pretty nice. Um, yeah, we got some baby clothes and everything from my mother-in-law. She did bring me my blanket and things like that, so which is nice. Um, so yeah, that is a little update as of right now, but we will see how the next couple days goes. Hopefully I will get, you know, become discharged soon. Um, but yeah, I'll keep you guys in touch, and I will try to record and so that you guys can see him and everything. He's so cute. He's so cute. He looks like his sister, and oh my gosh. He's so pale, and I'm like, oh my god, because my daughter came out a little bit darker, and now she's like fully white complected. So yeah, but I'm so happy that he's here, and not what I expect, because that was a dramatic. It was pretty dramatic yesterday morning. If I told you, I don't think I did, but I'll give you like a little story. So, I got up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and I noticed I went to the restroom at 2 o'clock in the morning. Sorry, I should have said that. I went to the, let's try again. So, at 2 o'clock in the morning, I went to the restroom, and I didn't flush. I didn't. I just got up, went back to bed, right? By, let's see, by 5 o'clock when my alarm went off, and that's the normal time I get up, and start getting ready for work. I noticed I was wet. And I'm thinking I was probably sweaty or I must have like peed myself. And then I checked the bed just to make sure anything got on it. Nothing. So when I went into the restroom, I normally, use the bathroom, and I noticed there was blood in there. I was like, "Oh my god!" I thought my eyes were like playing with me, so I started rubbing them and everything. And no, it was blood. And I'm just thinking like, who is this? Like, who like did this or whatever? Like, what happened? And I'm like, that must have been me. And then I'm like thinking, did I start my period? Like, what is this? And I went to the restroom. I was like, well, let's just see. Is it more coming out, or what is it? So I went to the restroom and I wiped. I'm like, okay, there's blood. Okay, what do I do? So the first thing I did was call my husband. Second person I called was my mother-in-law, and then I messaged my supervisor, and then I called the ambulance, in that order actually. And I'm just sitting there. I was like, what do I do? Like, I wasn't freaking out, but I was just like clueless. So like, okay, what do I need to do? Like, I'm not freaking out, but I'm just like, all right, let's try to think like, what is the next step? What should I do? And of course, I don't have pads. I don't have anything to like protect like myself, like, from being drippy or whatever it may be. And so I just kind of stayed in it. I was gonna change into some new clothes, but I was like, you know what? I don't want to ruin more clothes, so I'm just gonna stay in this until, whatever. So my mother-in-law comes. My husband's on his way because he works graveyard, and the ambulance are on the way. So I'm like trying to pack my bag, and I couldn't think of anything. I really couldn't. I was just like, oh my god, like I was gonna pack towards the end of the weekend, or the weekend, whatever, during the week. And since I was supposed to be on leave on the 7th of November, but that came a lot earlier than expected. So I go to I go into the ambulance, and also they drive me all the way to my location where I needed to be. And thankfully that worked out perfectly, because honestly they were about to like transport me to a different hospital. I'm like, no, like I have to be at this hospital. My son needs to be at this hospital. So luckily I was able to do that. I was able to get where I need to be. And by the time I checked in and everything, I went to the restroom, more came out, and so it had to be like an emergency C-section, and that C-section was fast. It was so fast. I didn't feel a cut. I didn't feel them coming like pulling the baby out of me or whatever. However, they did push the baby out, so that there was a lot of pressure. But it happened so fast. And I was like, oh my god, I just remember like them pushing, and then the baby is already out. And I'm like, oh my god, like when did you guys cut? Like when did you guys, it was like a minute, but it felt like a second. I was like, oh my god, that was so fast. So I didn't get to hold him, obviously. So they had to like get him to the NICU and all stuff. My husband followed and everything. And yeah, I was here, I was in the recovery area for like 3 hours, and then they moved me upstairs where I'm at now. And then, which is so cute, because every time, like whenever someone has a baby, you flick a switch, and it plays like a little lullaby throughout the hospital, and it's so cute. And then that's how you know when someone just had a baby and they're on their way to the maternity leave, or maternity floor. So I thought it was so cute, and I really love that. So, um, but yeah, I it was just this was my first C-section, and I never thought I would have one. But with my placenta previa, that's putting me and the baby at a high risk. especially with me bleeding and everything. They didn't want to continue on with that, so they had to get him out, which sucked. But yeah, um, yeah, and I was 34 and 4 days when I had him. So he is a small little guy, but he is my little fighter. Um, he is already like pulling out. He's a grabber, so he pulls out some of the things. So we're trying to keep him from, pulling all his wires and things like that. So, but yeah, sister has been able to see him, which I'm like so glad. And she gets shy, but she gets excited. She'll smile and things like that, and she wants to see him, and she'll kind of like touch his little hand and things like that, and just giggles. She's so cute. Um, but anyways, that is just a little update of what's going on. Obviously, there's other stuff I have to deal with, like I have to turn in my work phone, and no one wants to return it. My company, employers, whatever, don't want to come and pick it up. And I'm just like, oh my God, okay, like I'd rather just wait until like, whatever, because they need it. They need it. So my laptop and everything is already at work, so I'm not worried about that. It's just my work phone that they need. So I have to turn that in hopefully soon. I don't know when. Hopefully they're able to like send someone to like come pick it up, because no one wants to do that. But um other than that, like I said, we're just trying to work with that camera so that we're able to see him. I'm able to go and visit him, so like I'll probably go there within a couple hours. I am falling asleep just a little bit, so I might get some sleep. And then when I wake up again, whatever, I'll just go down there and spend time with him. Probably for like an hour or something. So that way I can come back up and sleep with him. Because when I was down there earlier today, I overstayed. So I get 4 hours to be down there with them, because I have to come back to my hospital and, you know, my care and rest and things like that, because I'm still, a patient. So, but other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. But right now, I'm just gonna sleep. I'm gonna drink some more water, try to pump again. Hopefully, I'll get something. If not, then it does take it's time with that. I did order lactation cookies, and my sister-in-law is gonna make me some cookies, from what I heard from my husband. My husband decided to go home with my daughter and spend time with her, and just kind of get away from the hospital, even though I know it's driving him crazy. Hopefully once they get the camera up and going and whatever it is and fix the issue, we'll be able to see him and kind of ease my husband, just a little bit. So I am rambling. I am sorry, but I am gonna go ahead and try to rest just a little bit, and then hopefully um, it's a better day for tomorrow, um, and we get some updates and things like that. But taking it easy, which is good. But yeah, all right, bye.
Good morning. So today we are gonna go down to the NICU. I am waiting for my nursing assistant to come and get me. I was waiting for breakfast, but breakfast is taking forever, and I need to be down there before 11 because I have a meeting with all the doctors and surgeons and things like that. My husband's on his way, so he's trying to make his way down here. He does need to drop off my daughter at a family member's, and then he's gonna be on his way. Um, so I'm trying not to like freak out because I don't want him to like rush himself and get in a car accident or anything on his way. So we're gonna go see the baby. So breakfast arrived just in time. I got scrambled eggs, French toast, and an English muffin.
So you have baby boy right here, and good morning. His little toes. I, 'Mister. 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 'Mi
So it's day 4. I am so in clothes. I have a headache, and my headache has just been an everyday thing. And today it's been an all day thing. I've taken Tylenol, doesn't help. Um, I've been drinking water, Gatorade, and coffee, still not helping. I took a nap, and I have this ice bag for actually it's for my um, enlargement with my breast because I've been pumping, and I kind of slept on it just to help ease that headache. It did help just a little bit, then that kind of helped a little bit, but it's coming back again. I'm supposed to be discharged today, but my nurse can't get a hold of this doctor that's on call, and she's supposed to see me, which she hasn't. So I'm stuck here in the hospital. Um, yeah, but these ice bags, I have two. I have one that's sitting right here underneath my armpit because I have like a what is it called? A gosh, I can't think of it right now. But when your breasts are enlarged or whatever, because all that pumping, you have a lot of milk. Something that, whatever. I don't know if it's that close. Um, like a little ball underneath your armpit, and it hurts. So I had I can't pronounce things right now. Lately, I haven't. So a lactation consultant come in, or specialist, whatever she is, and she kind of helped me, show me some ways to massage the area, what could help, and things like that. So she told me to just put a warm compression before like pumping. So I did that, and then put a cold compression on my breast. So that's what I'm doing. Ooh. My son has a procedure today at 1, and my husband went down there around 12, even though they called us for the consent and things like that, and we gave them the consent, but they want one of us to be down there to give them another consent for something. I don't know. So that's what's going on. I have been just tired. My husband's been tired. We've been having so many phone calls from doctors and specialists and just a lot of people. Um, People calling me for my baby, and then coming to see me, and just it's been so exhausting. And the my nurse thinks it could just be with all the stress that's going on. Especially, it could just be like all the medications that came off after I had my son, but we'll see. I It doesn't seem like I'm gonna get discharged today, and today's Halloween, and I wanted to be home with my daughter. I can walk, and what I plan on doing was just kind of walking maybe like 2 or 3 houses down, and then go back to my husband's aunt's house, which we would have like been in that area, and I would have just stayed back and kind of like pass out candies because they will like sit out front, and they'll have like a screen for like a Halloween movie on, like through a projector and everything, and a lot of kids, everyone just goes in that area, so that would have been fun if I would just have done that, and I would have been able to see my baby through the little monitor that they have in the NICU for us. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Yeah, we're just it's they're getting my son ready as of right now. My husband's down there. I was
gonna go down there, but I just been so exhausted. My head hurts, and just I think I just needed to really like try to rest. So that's what I'm doing. But I'm gonna go ahead and end the video now because I know I'm showing you guys like glimpse of each day. Today's the fourth day. Yesterday we had a lot of well, not a lot, but we had some family members come and whatnot, so I didn't get to record. So I did take their pictures and things like that with the baby, and I definitely want to do like a little collage. I just need to get those photos printed out, and I want to have like a little banner or something with people, and then obviously create more visitors, take pictures of more visitors and place it on a banner and all stuff so that everyone can see him. But yeah, that's what's going on right now. I'll keep you guys updated, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.